Down in the blocks, Eaton, Riley, Ash, Harris, Levy, Allen, Carter, and Restick.
Set.
The set position. And a clean start. Good start on the outside. Carter and Allen as well. Middle of the pack, we find Ali Harris from the United States running well. This is going to be a blanket finish. Ali Harris of the United States with a marginal ascendancy. And to the finish, it's Ali Harris, the US Olympian, gets there. And 13:31, the unofficial time for Ali Harris. 13:22 now the official time. Allen back in second in 13.28.
Record holder Ali Harris comes through to a win. It was a close one. What happened to Ronald Lever? We'll see the replay. Maybe he got his block set wrong because he came to hurdle one, set up with the wrong lead leg. Here he goes. Here's the replay. Has to hop and skip over the first two hurdles to get back with his left leg leading. Then he starts the motor. Here's Harris though, very compact, gets back to ground very quickly with good speed in between the hurdles. Allen attacks him, hits hurdle 8, I think that is, and races to the finish with Ali Harris winning.
The fastest time in the world this year, still 13:04 by Omar McLeod. Jamaica's Olympic gold medal winner last year in Rio. 13:22 for victory this evening here in Kingston.
I agree. There is where men's 200 meters. DeGrasse in 5, Dwyer 4, Merritt 6, Ashmead in 3. Set on their way for the men's 200 meters. Warren Ware got a flying start in lane 7. Andre DeGrasse tries to respond in the middle of the track in 5. Ashmead runs a very good curve as well. DeGrasse comes to the front. DeGrasse in command. Watch Merritt come quickly at the finish. DeGrasse, Merritt, and Zarnell Hughes. Andre DeGrasse holds them off in 20.16. The Olympic silver medalist delivers brilliantly here in Kingston. Defeats a quality field and gets his first individual victory of 2017. Did someone say rounding into fine shape?
We got it at 20.14. Merritt 20.28. Zarnell Hughes 20.29. Rashid Dwyer at 20.48. Andre DeGrasse stepping it up and stepping it up in fine style.
This is his better event, I think, when you compare the 100 meters. He tends to start slowly in the 100, takes a long time to get going. 200 meters, almost perfect for him.
Yeah, let me agree with you there. 9.91 his 100 meter PB versus 19.80. But here we go. Catches up LaShawn Merritt fairly early in the curve, gets off the curve in the lead, and he never relinquished it.
Modest turn, 10.6, but going through a 9.6 down the stretch for 20.1 my clock. Here he is lifting. He can feel the quarter mile power of the Olympic champion Merritt coming at him, but holds his form. Zarnell Hughes in the blue sneaking into the picture, and DeGrasse holds on to win.
Wanted to get the victory here, Andre DeGrasse. You could see the determination on his face.
22.57, her new personal best. That's Shericka Jackson done weeks ago.
Improving fast and furious. The set position. And away they go now for the women's 200 meters. Elaine Thompson is away cleanly. And already she has closed down the gap on Solomon, McGrone, and Gator. Elaine Thompson makes a smooth transition of the curve and takes them into the home straight. The Olympic champion and the undisputed mistress of global female sprinting at the moment. Elaine Thompson looks imperious and goes away from the pack in fine style in 22.10 seconds. Unofficially 22.09. She equals the world leading time at the moment. 22.09. It's also a season best for Elaine Thompson, and it's also a meet record for the reigning Olympic champion.
Fastest time in the world. You got it, 22.09.
Equaled. Nice smooth run by the Olympic champion.
Positive 0.5.
gets out fast, runs a nice controlled curve, and presses the gas in the last part of the turn. Comes into the straightaway full of running. Has run a 400 early this season to work on her finishing speed, and here she is, high knees, nice and relaxed. Little glimpse inside and outside, checking for the clock. Here she is striding to the finish. This is impressive sprinting from Elaine Thompson.
Look to the left, look to the right. First goal here is win. Second goal would be the time. She got that world lead time that Ricardo requested. Hubert makes it clear it's now equal. 3 ladies have now run 22.09 this year.
Strong run for Sharika Jackson as well. She may have come through to take second place. Indeed she did, just outside her personal best.
There we see the full field, and again this one is expected to be quite interesting. A lot of things are going to happen coming out of this race. There in lane 1 is Jarrett Eaton. You heard it, defending champ, a personal best 13.25. So far he has run 13.51 this year. He's in lane 1.
Lane 2, Andrew Riley.
Come on, the champion 2014, heptathlete at Calabar. He an Olympic semi-finalist in Rio.
Personal best 13.14. Lane 3, Ronnie Ash from the United States.
Super talent, 12.99. Part of that sub 13 of the USA went to the Rio Olympics last year.
Alik Harris, he 13.16 meet record holder, didn't make the US team to the Olympic Games. They're so strong in that event.
Running out of lane 4. Lane 5, it's Ronald Levy.
13.33 this year. He's the second fastest Jamaican for 2017. Ran 13.15 wind aided.
Then in lane 6, we've got Devon Allen from the United States.
Outstanding at NFL style football for Oregon. He's the American champion last year. Got to the Olympic final.
In lane 7, Deuce Carter, arguably the most improved and local-based hurdler for Jamaica last year.
13.20 in it to win it. Made it to the Rio Olympics. Ran twice there in the heats to get to the semis.
And from the United States, Milan Restic in lane 8.
Outside lane can't help you. Seen Alan Johnson win from the outside lane. Restic has that corridor tonight.
Men's 110 meters hurdles event.
Ronald Levy is the intercollegiate champion here in Jamaica. Has defeated Hansel Parchment so far this year in the 110. If he makes a big mark here, it's a sign of things to come for the World Championship trials.
They're down in the blocks. Eaton, Riley, Ash, Harris, Levy, Allen, Carter, and Restic.
Set.
The set position. And a clean start. Good start on the outside. Carter and Allen as well. Middle of the pack, we find Ali Harris from the United States running well. This is going to be a blanket finish. Ali Harris of the United States with a marginal ascendancy. And to the finish, it's Ali Harris, the US Olympian, gets there. And 13:31, the unofficial time for Ali Harris. 13:22 now the official time. Allen back in second in 13.28.
Record holder Alik Harris comes through to a win. It was a close one. What happened to Ronald Levy? We'll see the replay. Maybe he got his block set wrong because they came to hurdle 1, set up with the wrong lead leg. Here he goes. Here's the replay. Has to hop and skip over the first 2 hurdles to get back with his left leg leading. And then he starts the motor. Here's Harris though, very compact, gets back to ground very quickly with good speed in between the hurdles. Allen attacks him, hits hurdle 8, I think that is, and races to the finish with Alik Harris winning.
The fastest time in the world this year, still 13.04 by Omar McLeod. Jamaica's Olympic gold medal winner last year in Rio. 13.22 for victory this evening here in Kingston.
So Harris 13.22, Allen 13.28. Eaton, the defending champion, relegated to 3rd this year in 13.50. Andrew Riley comes home in 4th, 13.51.
You know, Bruce,
years ago.
Kevin Borley goes in 6.
Former European champion, part of a big Borley family. Sister Olivia was part of a Belgian 4x1 team as Olympic medal from 2008.
He's in lane 6. Belgian record holder. And his inside Tony McQuay coming off a good run in Shanghai.
44.92 is the best that Tony McQuay has done this year, but his personal best, a very quick 44.24. He can be a force to be reckoned with in this race.
The Jamaican number 3 this season is in lane 4, Demish Gay.
Slapped a huge amount of his personal best, 45.24 to 44.85, in this stadium a few weeks ago.
Calvin Smith goes in 3.
If that name sounds familiar, yes, he is the son of former world champion Calvin Smith in the 100 meters. He competes in the 400.
Jamari Rose goes in lane 2.
Badminton player turned track star at Michael and improving all the time. He's loving being here on the track in this big meet. Jamari Rose
was in lane 1 last year, gets lane 2 this year, and Colin King is the man in lane 1.
Colin represents GC Foster, trains with Demish Gay, and believes that if Demish Gay can run sub 45, I can challenge 45 seconds as well. It's going to be a good one. Look for the running to come from Demish Gay in lane 4.
The Jamaican record, 43.93, Rasheen McDonald, 2015 first round world championship. The meet record, 44.59, Youssef Al-Masrel, that came in 2015. Demish Gay has gone 44.85 this season. He's in lane 4. McQuay getting better each week. He's in 5. Men's 400 meters. No Javon Francis, last year's winner and the Jamaican champion. Off and away they go for the men's 400 meters. McQuay in the blue gets out well in lane 5. Demish Gay tracks slowly over the first 100 meters. Martin Manley has gone out quickly in lane 7 and already goes by Jermaine Gale in the blue as they approach the 200 meters mark. Running steadily is McQuay in the full blue suit in lane 5. Manley still going strong in 7. Demish Gay yet to respond. Also trying to come through is Jamari Rose in lane 2. Into the straight they come. Manley and Rose, and stepping forward now is McQuay and Kay. McQuay starting to struggle and Demish Gay comes to the front. Kevin Borley finishes fast. Demish Gay dismisses the field and wins in 45.10. That was a beautifully timed run by the Jamaican intercollegiate champion. He's going from strength to strength and he has a big win in Kingston tonight.
Came in with a strong season best, 44.85. Didn't match that, but here he wanted the victory. A victory at the World Challenge meet here in Kingston. Started slowly, I'd say. Ricardo was watching McQuay, who was one of the fastest starters. McQuay has a PB 44.24, leading at this point. Martin Manley zooming at here, coming around with 180 meters to go, wasn't able to hold on, but at this point Demish Gay, about 4th or 5th in the race, starts to step very comfortable, maintains his form, not pressing, just stepping right by. And there you go, Demish Gay trains in Angels St. Catherine, runs through to win his first Jamaica International Invitational gold.
The second fastest time, 45.09, only is 45.85 here 2 weeks ago, better than this, but went up really slow boost, timed him 33.3 for the first 300 meters and came home strong 11.8. So there it is, there are the results.
45.08 Borley, 45.52 McQuay, 45.73. Jermaine Gale coming through in 4th at 45.96 and Martin Manley at 46.09. That's his fastest time since he won the Youth Olympic Games title in 2014.
Slowly on his way.
Let's see how they go. Women's 400 meters. Slight hush around the stadium. Set up their way then. Already Phyllis Francis in lane 4 goes out well. Natasha Hastings responds in that bright outfit and that golden hair going down the back straight away. Natasha Hastings taking things out really quickly here. Christine Dane 8 is not having a bad run. Phyllis Francis closes down on Natasha Hastings and goes by her at the 200 meters mark. And Francis is taking command at the moment. Lots of work for Hastings and the rest of the field to do as they come into the straightaway and turn for home. Nufflin Williams-Mills is also running strongly. Francis on the inside. Williams-Mills coming for another victory at the Jamaica Invitational. This is going to be a wonderful battle towards the finish. The crowd urging on. Nufflin Williams-Mills. 35 and still going strong. Phyllis Francis was trying to hold on, but it's Nufflin Williams-Mills again in Kingston. She is the winningest 400 athlete at the Jamaica International Invitational.
50.54, a big season best for Nufflin Williams-Mills, getting by Phyllis Francis at 50.66 late in the race. Fastest time in the world this year by the amazing Shawnee Miller Ubu at 49.77. Here we look at Natasha Hastings out fastest and then passed by Phyllis Francis down the backstretch. Nufflin Williams-Mills in the blue of Adidas measuring her pace. Phyllis Francis leads at this point and is driving. And as she pushes forward, she feels the pressure from Nufflin Williams-Mills, breast cancer survivor Nufflin Williams-Mills. And here is when the pressure really reaches. Nufflin maintains her form, many-time national champion. She knows where to lean on this track, and it's right there at the finish line. 50.54, a nice season best.
That's very encouraging for Nufflin Williams-Mills. She not on the national team last year at the Olympic Games in the individual event. Now she is showing the younger runners that she's still here. Maybe her last year in track and field comes and crowns it with a victorious exit from the Jamaica Invitational. There are the times, 50.54.
50.66 for Francis Hastings, 51.20, and Stephanie Ann McPherson improves on her 51.97. Has already run 12.8 this season. Simmons, she's in 2 100-meter hurdles. Set. Clean break first time. Good start for Megan Simmons in lane 2. She's flying. Danielle Williams is beside her. Sharika Nelvis steps forward now with Stowers. Nelvis and Stowers, the two Americans away from the pack. Nelvis and Stowers to the line. 12.65 the flash time. Very difficult to separate them. And Sharika Nelvis may just have completed the Caribbean triple, if you want to put it like that. One in St. Martin, one in Guadeloupe, and has she done it in Kingston?
12.64 for Nelvis. Yes, she has. That's a sweet triple. Stowers second at 12.68. And it looks like defending world champion Danielle Williams at 12.78.
Here's another look at it.
At this stage, Megan Simmons did have the lead, but defending world champ Danielle Williams pushes through. And now here we see the big Americans, Sharika Nelvis and Stowers driving here, coming over hurdle 10. And they lean. Nelvis wins. Stowers, the meet record holder, second. Defending world champion Danielle Williams in the blue in lane 3, third. I believe Nia Ali may have come up for fourth. But all around good times. And we have to say, though, big concern for Yannick Thompson, who did not finish. He hit a hurdle and fell hard.
Yeah, 12.64, 12.68. Williams equals our season's best, 12.78. Simmons, 13.03. And Williams Sherman, 13.06.
The Americans so wonderfully strong. Top 3 in the Olympic Games. Nia Ali got silver there. Down the field tonight with Nelvis and Stowers 1-2. Super strong in the hurdles.
Went to Glengough High School in Jamaica. Shalani Calvert, formerly now Shalani Calvert Powell.
11.05 is her personal best. 2013 she made it to the World Championship semifinals.
Christania Williams goes in 3.
Young star, Olympic finalist, just 22, more to give. Third last year in the national championships and sprinted all the way to the Olympic final in Rio.
Outside of her, the great Alison Felix.
Amazing personal best. 10.89 in the 100, 21.69 in the 200, 49.26 in the 400 meters. You'd be challenged to find any woman in history to match those kind of statistics. Amazing Olympic champion, world champion, Allison Felix.
Atkinson goes in 5.
First year pro out of Texas, U.S. indoor 60-meter champion in Albuquerque. Very fast starter, ran 4x4 for Texas, so won't tie up down the stretch.
Jenna Prandini has been enjoying the Caribbean.
10.92 seconds is her personal best, set back in 2015. Also a competent long jumper, has jumped 6.65 meters. Talent all around.
Michelle Lee Ayi of Trinidad and Tobago.
Curve Tech champion in Cayman in 2010, has gone all the way to 2 Olympic finals in Rio last year. Nice and relaxed and fast at top speed. Michelle Liaya.
And on the outside, Keon Evans of Jamaica.
World Indoor Challenge champion at 60 meters is going to get a fabulous start. Her personal best in the 100, 11.24. 11.26 is the standard to go to the World Championships. The record in this event, a tough record, 10.86 set by Carmelita Jetta. A big ask for any of these ladies to challenge that record here at this meet.
The world record set 1988, Florence Griffith Joyner 10.49. The meet record 10.86, 2011, Carmelita Jetta. The Jamaican record jointly held by Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price and Elaine Thompson. Women's 100 meters. The Americans in the middle favored. There's Felix. Sent on their way. Good start for Christania Williams. Also getting up well was Natasha Morrison on the inside. Williams has the lead. Coming through is Catherine Paul. On the outside now, Michelle Liahi. Michelle Liahi ahead of Atkinson and Alison Felix. 11.17 downstairs on the clock.
Well, it's positive 0.1 is the wind. 11.06 is the official time. You know, if I'm Sasha Lee Forbes, I ran 11.13 here earlier. I'm saying to the organizers, I think I should have been in this race.
Atkinson, the camera is focusing on her. She might have nipped Michelle Lee Ayi at the finish.
Both are given 11.06. Alison Felix given 11.07, and Natasha Morrison improving 11.14. But I have to tell you, in case the viewers are wondering, who is this Atkinson? She's the young lady who ran the anchor leg for the USA at the Penn Relays this year against Elaine Thompson.
Also ran anchor in the heats at the Olympic Games where USA had to do a rerun to get into the final. Great start by Williams of Jamaica. Morrison flying on the inside as well. Here comes a blue-clad Atkinson in the blue. She and Felix coming together through the field, but on the outside also in blue with the red here, Michelle Liaya. Those two away from the field, and it looks like Atkinson holds her form a fraction better than the Trinidadian, with Alison Felix closing fast.
10.92 at her very best, Atkinson. As we get confirmation, 11.06 for her tonight. Ayi 11.06 as well. Felix 11.07. Good season opener for her. Natasha Morrison, that's a good run as well. 11.14. And
Emmanuel Callender and Jevon Minzy. What will be served up here? The meet record 9.76 set by Usain Bolt in 2008. Forget about the world record at this time, 9.58.
That's Nestor Carter, 9.78 is the very best. He world finalist in 2011.
Taekwondo Tracy, formerly of Garvin Maceo, he runs out of lane 2.
Former Intercal 100 champion. That's Johan Blake on the screen.
9.69 man on his best day. He's looking to put a good 100-meter race together this season. 4th
in the Olympic Games last year, on the comeback trail from serious injuries in 2013 and 14.
Mr. Consistent on the circuit, Mike Rogers from the United States, 2nd in this event last year. 10.08 in Guadeloupe on Wednesday, joins 18th in the world at the moment. He's looking to run good.
Very good indoors, never quite connected to a medal outdoors in the Worlds or the Olympic Games.
Ronnie Baker from the United States, personal best 9.99, runs out of lane 5.
First year pro out of TCU, US indoor champion, 6.49.
The only man under 10 seconds so far this year, Ronnie Baker. Everton Clark from Sprintech and GC Foster College runs out of lane 6.
Former Herbert Morrison, but now 10.12 Intercal champion.
Veteran Trinidadian Emmanuel Callender will start from lane number 7.
Has looked good early season, part of Big TNT Olympic Silver 4x1 teams.
And Jevon Minzy, formerly of Bow Walk, high number of racers in lane 8.
Champion 2014, ran leader for Jamaica in the Olympic Games in the heats, has an Olympic gold medal for doing that.
This is the lineup for the men's 100 meters. World leading time 9.88 seconds by Sydney Sayami of Zambia.
4 of the 8 men in this race have gone sub 10 already. This race includes the 2nd fastest man in history, the 6th fastest man in history, and Mike Rogers, the 13th fastest man in history.
Loads of expectations surrounding this event.
Blake having bad luck this season. False starts and races called off and all sorts of stuff. Needs a good one tonight.
Also slipped out of the blocks in one of his races and has berated himself somewhat. Wants to put a good package together now.
Only one Jamaican sub 10 this year so far. It changes now.
Set and away they go. Blake didn't get a brilliant start, but he begins to get into motion now. Minzy's running a big race. Rogers is trying to come back. Step forward now. Johan Blake gets there ahead of Mike Rogers. Brilliant performance. 10:04 the flash time for Blake. He didn't get an auspicious start, but he came flying forward in mid-pack and came home 9:93. Now 9:93. Season best for Johan Blake. That was a good run indeed. Second, Baker, 9:98 as well. 9:93 by Johan Blake, just outside the world lead of 9:88. And he has finally put a good race together this season in the 100.
I think Johan Blake got a decent start by Johan Blake standards. Leads from the start. Gets some pressure by Mike Rogers and the super fast indoor runner Barker, but he maintains his form and breaks 10 seconds comfortably. 9:93, now the fastest Jamaican for 2017.
That's what he's been looking to produce all season. Johan Blake has had a couple of hiccups, including at the UTEC Classic. Things didn't go according to plan at the World Relays either, but he's finally gotten the opportunity and he's taken it. I was actually impressed with his start, Spencer. I thought he got away pretty well.
So Blake in 9:93.
Positive 0.4 win. That's not a whole lot of win, so that's a legit 9:93. Nice victory for Johan Blake. A lot of people forget last year at the Olympic Games, Johan Blake was 4th in the 100-meter finals. But this is such a medal-focused event that you only think about the Usain Bolt gold and not remember that Johan Blake 4th place.
Has fought his way back from bad injuries. 2013, badly hurt. 2014, hurt worse. Hamstring torn off of bone, I understand, as has gradually come back. 9-9 several times last season. And here's him bargain in the triple jump from Colombia.